Hello and welcome to the Super Professor Podcast. Today's podcast is going to do a little different. This is on religion, and and His Holiness Donald J. Trump, the chosen one. So let's go with religion. Let's find out a little bit about what religion is. Well, basically, there's 4,200 religions in the world today. A lot of people don't know that, but it's true. Now, if you break it down, it's like 12 separate beliefs, But 4,200 religions, that's 4,200 different gods, if you get right down to it. Now, it's kind of funny because Zeus, Hercules, Athena, they were gods too at one time, but they're obsolete. We got new gods now. So this religion that people cling to, need, clutch on to, it's funny. When I was growing up, when I was growing up, my father, he was Catholic, and my mom was Protestant. But they never taught me their religion. Not one time. Never preached to me about their religion. Mom was Protestant, Dad was Catholic. And here's the other thing. Protestant and Catholic aren't supposed to get married. But they did. Now here's the other thing too. I was baptized Protestant against my dad's wishes, because he was overseas. Then, when my dad got back, then I was baptized Catholic. So I've been blessed by two different gods, I guess, which is funny. But anyway, so in my family, I've got so many different religions. I got a family member that made up their own religion. I got another family that has between my mom, my dad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 different religions in my family. 6 different religions in my family, and we weren't taught religion. Go figure that one out. And then there's me. I got 0 religion. I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form. You could never make me religious. But they try, which is funny. Now, here's the thing with religion. Some people need a crutch, something to lean on. But see, now, to me, as you get older, you're supposed to mature and grow up. Because I remember Mom and Dad, we had Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Made up story from Santa Claus. And then from Mom and Dad, made up story about a Santa Claus. Now, some people go, well, no, Santa Claus is real, it's your parents. Yeah, I know it's my parents, but it wasn't flying reindeers and a big jolly fellow. Then, you also had a tooth fairy. We always had, when you lost a tooth, there was always money underneath the pillow. I don't know if they do it. They probably don't do that all over the world, but in the United States, they did it. Now, you got all these different fairy tales. It's nothing to harm anybody. Nobody gets hurt by a tooth fairy. Nobody gets hurt by Santa Claus. And as you get older, you grow up and realize there is no tooth fairy. There is no Santa Claus. It's your parents just giving you something to believe in, and it's fun. It's not harming anybody. But, I literally don't remember when I realized the tooth fairy wasn't real. And I don't remember when I realized Santa Claus wasn't real. And I didn't hold grudges against my mom and my dad. It's just not real. Okay, I grew up. But some people still have religion, and they have not grown up. That's my belief. They have never grown up. They try to get me to be religious. because I have to be religious. Otherwise, I'm going to burn in hell. No, see, I got kids. I don't force my kids onto religion. They want to have a religion, that's fine. Go ahead, but don't harm anybody. They know I'm not religious. But hang on, my former wife is religious. I'm not. Did my former wife teach religion to the kids? Yeah. Did I? No. I gave them a choice. You can grow up. Now here's the thing. To me, after you grow up, you're supposed to be mature enough to realize, hey, not real. Here's a funny thing that I just really don't understand. Religious people try to get me to buy there's a God. All of these different religions in my family. But I have to pick one. You can't belong to this religion. No. The other family member. No. Oh no, the other family member. So here's the thing. They want me to believe in a super supreme being. Almighty and all powerful. This is what's, I read comic books. I love comic books. And they want me to believe, take all my thousands of comic books and put them together. All my super being people. Put them together, and that still doesn't equal their God. Do you understand what they want me to believe? I know comic books aren't real. They're fantasy. But they want me to take all them comic books, put them together, and welcome to God. Sorry, I'm not doing that. I don't understand why grown-ups do it. But they do. Now here's the other thing. We got Donald J. Trump that says he's the chosen one because he said so. When he was being sworn in as president, it was raining, and he said God stopped the rain for him. God. Donald J. Trump made himself special. He's the chosen one. And religious people buy it. Now think about what they're buying. They're buying all my comic books, shoving them all together, and saying, this is the chosen one. A man that sleeps around on all three of his wives. This is religion? Seriously. This is what they think God picked to represent him, her, or it. There's the other thing. God's supposed to be a man. I'm assuming, but not in all religion. Some religions got a cow. Some religions got a snake. So hang on a second. So now, he's the chosen one that sleeps around on all of his wives. When Melania had her baby, he was sleeping around with porn stars. Now, he slept around with Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels, paid one of them $130,000 to be quiet before the election, and the other one $150,000. Michael Cohen is in prison for it, but Donald J. Trump is not. Donald J. Trump is individual one in the Mueller report, and he's a criminal, and he's running the United States. Now, this is comical. Now, here's the other problem. We got the coronavirus running around like crazy, and Donald Trump's not doing anything about it. We got children in office that think they're special. Donald J. Trump says he's a stable genius, and never one time has he proven he's even smart. And religious people buy this. Really, seriously? This is what they're trying to tell me. A guy that bragged on Howard Stern radio that he could walk in on children, and you put that thing in office. A man that doesn't pay his bills, and you put that thing in office. A man that cheats to win an election, and you put that thing in office. Seriously, come on. So religious people, wake up. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. And oh my goodness, when I tell family members, hey, you got to pay attention. This coronavirus, it's spreading. You got to plan ahead. You know what they tell me? Don't worry about it. God has it planned. You mean God's got this plan? Well, you know, it's the end of days. What the hell do you mean it's the end of days? No, we got a ding-dong running the country. Not the end of days. It's like they forgot about Ebola, the Black Plague, Spanish flu, smallpox, the flu that kills people on a regular basis, the swine flu. It's like SARS, MERS. They forgot all about all the other plagues that we've had and disease. It's like, what about cancer? It's like, are you serious? We have another outbreak, and this is the big one again. Don't worry about it. Don't plan ahead. This is what they're saying. It's comical with religious people. You should plan ahead. Donald J. Trump is not doing what he's supposed to be doing to keep us safe. You got China. They dropped the ball, but then they picked it up, and they had to step it up to take care of their country. They did massive shutdown and testing. In the United States, we're hardly doing any testing because didn't plan ahead. Donald Trump fired in 2018 the pandemic response team. He fired them. So who do we have running the country? Children. And it's not the end of days. 2020 was supposed to be the end of days, too. How many times religious people, and here's the funny thing, religious people, it's the end, don't worry about it, God's got it covered. Why do we have to suffer if God's going to end it? Why don't he just end it? Why must there be a horrible catastrophe for God to come here and save us? Oh, sorry, you're dead, but don't worry about it. Yay. So anyway, I just had to do another one because I'm like, seriously? So, religion. Religious people, wake up. Grow up. Here's the thing. Religious people, you can con children into listening to you, but not an adult. That's not a child anymore. I grew up. So do the most of the people on the planet. Wake up. This is not the end of days. And why would your God want to punish people? That is ridiculous. It's too comical talking to children. They have no clue. It's like, man-made climate change. Oh, the world's going to come to an end because this is God's will. That's the other thing. Don't learn about man-made climate change, what we're doing. This is God. God said this would happen. It's not, man is doing it, stop doing what you're doing. It's like this. Donald J. Trump lies 24/7. The man has told, 16,000 lies since he's been in office? He's been lying his entire life. Now here's the thing. If you plant a bad seed, you'd say one lie, it's a bad seed. As that lie keeps spreading and growing, people see the lie. It gets bigger and it's noticeable. Be careful what you plant. Lies are lies. The more you say it, the more it stands out. Doesn't matter how hard you try to get me to believe there's a God. It's a lie. Why? Because there's 4,200 different gods, and that's not counting Zeus, Hercules, and Athena, the gods that are obsolete in mythology. So yeah, I don't go by children that haven't grown up. Religion? If you want to have religion, fine, I don't care. You think I'm going to burn in hell? Fine, I don't care. Think about it logically. Does that make sense? If I'm related to you and I'm not harming anybody, but I'm going to burn in hell because I don't think like you, I'd have to think of 7 different languages. 7 different gods I would have to be praying to all the time to not burn in hell. It's ridiculous. You got the devil. The devil makes you do it. The devil gets all the blame, but is he the one causing these diseases? And if so, then why is God allowing it? It's comical. What people try to get people to buy. Like Donald Trump. Here you go. Donald Trump is the chosen one, and religious people are buying his garbage. Because he said so. He's the chosen one, and therefore you must listen to it. Dumb as a box of rocks, but nope, he's the chosen one. He's in superior condition when he's fat as a balloon. Got no condition whatsoever. Has no knowledge whatsoever. Can barely speak English. It's impossible for him to speak a second language. He can't even speak a first language. It's impossible for him to play a game of chess. You have to think. The man cannot even think. The only way, now here's the funny part. The only way Donald Trump can win is by cheating. And that's a religious people's belief. You got to cheat to win. He can't win on his own merit. He must cheat to win. It's the only way he can win. He has to cheat. And religious people follow this child that has to cheat to win. Cheats on his wives. He shows zero respect for his wives. The sick thing puts children in dog cages. And religious people try to get me to buy that that's okay. They're like brain dead. Putting a child in dog cages sick as hell. What God thinks that's okay? It's not a decent human being, that's for damn sure. That's a disgusting human being that does that. If someone is seeking help and asking for asylum, you're supposed to help them. You don't put them in dog cages. If a country has a virus, you should help them. You're supposed to help people. You're not supposed to put your head in the sand and say, God will take care of it. No. God's taking care of nada. Zero, nothing. Here's why. If God was taking care of everything, why the hell do we have hospitals? People pray and go to the hospital. Quit going to the hospital and pray more. There's your logic. God is almighty and all-powerful. Pray more. Leave the hospitals alone. No. They go to hospitals. Science keeps people alive. Plain and simple. Medicine keeps people alive. Plain and simple. Science keeps you warm and gets you from one place to another. Science works. Religion doesn't fly you anywhere. Religion doesn't protect you. Guy with a gun will shoot you. criminals are in the world. You must protect yourself. You want God to protect you? That's your choice. Don't think I'm going to allow that. It's ridiculous what people try to get me to buy. I'm not buying garbage. I am not buying my comic books and believing in a super supreme being. I got comic books to read for fun. The constellations out there are named after gods. And those are obsolete. Just because it says in God we trust on the dollar bill doesn't make it legit. Just because people put their hand on the Bible and say, I'll tell the truth, doesn't mean they do. My brain works. I have a brain. It works. Donald J. Trump is a clown. He's not the chosen one. This is not the end of days. It'll be a pandemic. Yes, a global pandemic, but that doesn't mean we can't fix it. Yes, we're screwing up the climate, but it's what we're doing. The 1930 Dust Bowl wasn't the end of days. Destroyed 60,000 acres, but it didn't come to an end the world. We have to change what we're doing to fix what we've done. Science cures things. That's the reason you have flu vaccination. That's the reason you have pills and medicine, so you can get well. People that go to all these holy sites, why are they not going anymore? Because they realize, God ain't that powerful. I have to go stay away from each other. Science works. Religion doesn't. That's plain and simple. If religion was so good, there would just be one. No, there's 4,200, not counting the ones that are already gone. Back in the old days, you had, how many gods were back then? A ruler would say, this is God, this is what you worship. This is your new God. Every time a new ruler came in, this is your new God. You understand, people just make stuff up. I wish more people would grow up. They're adults that haven't grown up yet, which is ridiculous. I got family members that have not grown up, which is insane. They want me to revert back to being a child, believing in fantasy. I'm not doing it. I'm an adult. Donald J. Trump is a clown. Remove Donald J. Trump. He's a cheater. Vote blue. Get him out. I am not Democrat or Republican, but the Republicans aren't doing their job. We got to get rid of the crazy people. Get them out of office because they're definitely not taking care of us. So be careful. The coronavirus is dangerous. I'm going to play you a tape of what Donald J. Trump said. So enjoy.
We have a report today, the global death rate at 3.4%, and a report that the Olympics could be delayed. Your reaction to that?
Well, I think the 3.4% is really a false number. Now, this is just my hunch. But based on a lot of conversations with a lot of people that do this, because a lot of people will have this, and it's very mild. They'll get better very rapidly. They don't even see a doctor. They don't even call a doctor. So if, we have thousands or hundreds of thousands of people that get better just by sitting around and even going to work. Some of them go to work, but they get better. And then when you do have a death, like you've had in the state of Washington, like you had one in California, I believe you had one in New York, all of a sudden it seems like 3 or 4%, which is a very high number, as opposed to a fraction of 1%.
All right, so now you just got a taste of Donald J. Trump. Now you understand what he said. The world keeping track of everything and all the disease and everybody dying on the coronavirus, they say it's around 3.4%. Now, what did Donald Trump say? It's a fraction of 1%, a fraction. Where did his numbers come from? Come out of his big fat derriere. He just pulled stuff out of his rear end. What? And then what else did he say? He said it was over 100,000 people go back to work. Where did he get those numbers? He made them up. If people don't call the doctors or anything else, then these people aren't on any piece of paper anywhere. And what did he say? They go back to work. They go at home and then they just go back to work. So when you listen to Donald J. Trump on Fox News, don't listen to Fox News. Don't listen to fake Fox News, Donald J. Trump's channel. They're going to get you killed. There's no gray. He's insane. Why am I doing these podcasts? Because he's going to get people killed. He's making it out that there is no problem. Now, see, the Trump administration fired the government entire pandemic response chain of command. He fired them in 2018. Understand what he done to us. Now, he said there's no problem, right? There's no problem. If there's no problem, why the heck did the government just say, the U.S. House approved $8.3 billion spending to fight coronavirus? $8.3 billion. There's no problem. And then here's the other thing. The Office of the Government of California today declares a state of emergency to make additional resources available. There is no problem, people. We have more than 100 people diagnosed with COVID-19, a coronavirus, and 11 deaths right now in the United States. The only reason we only have 100 people diagnosed is because we're not getting the testing out. That's why. People can't be tested to find out they have the virus. And here's the other problem. There was there was a New York doctor. I mean, not a doctor. New York lawyer. A New York City lawyer. Now, Trump said someone in New York died. That's not true either. It's like his information is horrible. So, the New York City lawyer has coronavirus. His son has it. His daughter has it. His wife has it. A family friend has it. His family friend, wife, and his 3 kids have it. And then the neighbor that drove him to the hospital has it. And now they're checking his kids. So this virus is very, 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 very communicable. It spreads. Now just think about all the people it spread to that they tested that is in his immediate family and his friends. And that's because we haven't been able to test everybody else around. The virus is mutating and spreading. And when Donald Trump says 0.1% has it, it's a very low number. He's saying, keep doing, go to work. You get sick, go to work and spread it. It's okay. You're going to be fine. That's what he's telling you to do. Go to work. Listen to him because he knows everything. He's smarter than the generals. This monkey said he's smarter than the generals. Did you know that? This monkey said he's smarter than the generals. I'm sorry I insulted monkeys. This ding-dong, this box of rocks that we have as a president. He's not a president. He's a fake president, a fake human being with zero knowledge. The man is not intelligent. He is clueless about the world. He's not giving us information to protect us. That's the reason I'm doing another podcast. It's like, this guy, people will listen to him and go, and they will oh my goodness. There's a guy that was told to stay at home. This is the problem. There was a guy told to stay at home because he has the coronavirus. And you know what he did? He didn't stay at home. He went to a meeting. He spread it around. This is a Trumper. Trumpers are clueless. They have zero knowledge about how things spread. They have zero knowledge about science. They have zero knowledge. They do not learn. They don't have a brain that works. It's not their fault. They're stupid. Donald J. Trump is stupid. It's not his fault. He was born stupid. Don't blame him, but don't listen to him. He was born stupid. He had money. You can give money to stupid people and they can make more money because they got money and people will put it someplace, but he failed business. His father set Donald J. Trump up. His father was not stupid. His father was KKK. But his father was not stupid. His father was KKK member. Was not a nice person. His father was a businessman. His father brought property. He was a landlord. The government only sued Trump family twice. The government sued him twice in New York for discriminating. Twice. They're not decent people. Donald Trump's father set him up. Donald Trump's sister resigned from her place that she was as in office. She quit. Donald Trump is bad doo-doo. Don't listen to a child. Just listen to what he said. You can find the lies. He just makes figures up. Hundreds of thousands of people sitting at home. They don't call the doctor. Well, then you don't have a number. He just pulled it out of thin air. No, he pulled it out in his rear end. He just makes lies up. He never stops lying. But he's getting people killed. I don't understand Republicans allowing this to keep going on. Don't listen to Trump's people. Pay attention to go look at what China is doing. Go look at what other countries are doing to help their state, their country. Find out what they're doing. When Trump says don't get masked, and it's like, wait a minute, mask keeps you from spreading it. Oh, well, the hospitals don't have it. Think about that. All the other places have where they put more masks out and produce them faster and faster. We knew this was coming. We've done nothing. So think about it. You can get it through talking. You can get it on your hands. That's the reason they're cleaning things. But they're saying just wash your hands, clean your hands, but don't wear a mask. Well, wait a minute. If I'm a carrier and I'm spitting it around, I'm giving it to everybody else. Well, the hospitals don't have the mask. Well, you should damn well get masks for the hospitals. That's ridiculous. How can a government not understand we need to produce more masks to give to the hospitals? Do you ever think about that? It's like, are they insane? But there's no problem, but we're going to get $8.3 billion to take care of the problem. $8.3 billion. It's insane. It's insane what's going on in the United States. It's only going to get worse because we have a ding-dong running the country. Oh, here's the funny thing. U.S. Surgeon General. Now, he tweeted, this is the U.S. Surgeon General. I'm going to tell you a tweet. Seriously, people, stop buying masks. They are not effective in preventing general public from catching coronavirus. But if healthcare providers can't get them to care for sick patients, it puts them and our community at risk. This is the U.S. Surgeon General. This is a Donald Trumper. Telling us not to protect ourselves because the hospital needs them. Why the heck ain't they getting masks to the hospitals? Isn't that insane? Think about it. This has been going on for months. We see every other state needing masks. We see other countries with masks. How come we're not making factories make the masks? There's little simple masks. Are they serious? We're running out of hand sanitizers, toilet papers. Oh, there's a run on them. People are stocking up and they're going to sell them online for $300. You got criminals hoarding and forcing people to buy the stuff. There's the problem. You've got more Trumpers out there making money. Those people that go and hoard and then sell online, they're Trumpers. They're evil people. There's no gray. There is no gray. These people don't care about human beings. I'm saying go get masks, go get food, go get ready, because this is in the United States. Wait till it's absolutely, it's here. Okay, schools are closed. Okay, now go get it. It's too late. There's nothing there. If you're getting stuff now, every week you get the stuff. You're not hoarding. You're planning ahead. You're going to need it for food for at least a month. Because when it hits, you're going to have some problems. What's going to happen? There's not going to be, because we have no prevention. It's getting like crazy. Think about, if you go watch videos on China, they were welding doors. Now, I don't know if they were welding doors with people in there, or they were welding doors that had, they took a patient out. I have no idea. But people were showing videos of them welding doors. But they were also showing videos of people fighting, and they didn't want to be taken to the hospital. They were fighting, screaming, and yelling. They didn't want to go to the hospital. Now, maybe they thought the government was going to kill them. I don't know. But it could be, it could be that they just like, no, I'm fine. But if they test positive, they're like, no, you're not fine. You got it. Think about those people that didn't want to go, and think about the guy that was home, told to stay at home here in the United States, and then he went out. He was in the United States, he was told to stay in the house. He's tested positive for coronavirus, and he went out. That's the problem. That's the reason we're not going to be able to contain it. We have people like Donald J. Trump that doesn't know anything, and they think they know more than everybody else. And they don't know anything. That's our problem. We have children. This is what's going to happen. Donald Trump is going to have his rally, and all these KK, alt-right, neo-Nazi, white nationalists are going to go together. They're all going to go out because there is no problem. There is no problem. So you're going to have that group of people. They're not going to buy anything. They're not. They're going to go and spread the virus around. If it's in that town, they don't care. Fine. It's like the flu. No, I think the doctor said it's like 20 times worse than the flu. Because it's contagious. It's spreading really easy. You know, they got a state of emergency in Los Angeles County over coronavirus outbreak. State of emergency. So, if it's not a problem, how comes a state of emergency there? There is no problem, but in the state of emergency in Los Angeles. State of emergency. There is no problem. That's what Trump is saying. Gee, many crickets. It's you got to be careful. I mean, this is gonna go crazy. We're not doing what we're supposed to do to stop it. It's everything is going to be interrupted so horribly here in the United States. If you watch videos on China, that's what you have to do. You have to go watch videos on China. They had videos of people in China, dead people, in the hospitals laying on the ground. Because there wasn't no one to take them out. There was dead people in the hospitals waiting for someone to take them out. Laying on the floor. There were dead people in the streets. There's videos of them covering dead people and people walking past dead people. They're dead in the street. You gotta understand, this is not a game. This is not going away. People are dying. They wouldn't have shut down China so crazy and went to such extreme if it was nothing. They wouldn't have done what they did. Places all around the world are shutting schools and everything. And in the United States too. You can't go, oh, I'm going to listen to Donald J. Trump. No, you cannot listen to a child. This is a child. He's smarter than the generals. He uses a Sharpie. This is a child. He uses a Sharpie to draw on a hurricane map to match his tweet. That's a child. He wants to nuke a hurricane. That's a child that doesn't understand heat makes the hurricane get bigger. Not to mention it'll be up in the stratosphere and spread all over the United States. He thinks he knows more than everybody when he's dumb as a box of rocks. Doesn't understand man-made climate change. That is even also dangerous. So now we have Trump putting us in danger on man-made climate change. Plus we're losing business because he's clueless. This coronavirus is dangerous and he's a child that doesn't know it because he's smarter than everybody else when he's dumber than everybody else. His Trumpers are just as dumb as he is. And he thinks that makes him smart. No, it just shows us the stupid people. That's what it does. It shows you how stupid they are. Let's quit being nice to them. No, they're stupid. They're getting people killed. It's wrong to let people die. Republicans are responsible for all of this going on. They should have removed him when he blackmailed Ukraine. But they didn't. They should have removed him on the Mueller report. But they didn't. Cheating. And now you got people dying. There's going to be... Oh, gosh, dang it. Don't listen to Fox fake news. Stay away from it. Watch videos of other countries. Look at other countries and see what they're doing and understand the danger. You got grandparents, they're more susceptible to dying quicker. Their immune system is not as strong as somebody younger. But that doesn't mean someone younger doesn't get it. People with health problems will get it quicker. But the doctor that died in China, he was healthy. So it's bad. So stay away from the fake news. Do not go to Fox fake news. Stay away from it. Do not listen to Donald J. Trump. Whatever he says, turn it off. Stay away from him. He doesn't have a brain that works. Doesn't have a body that works. And he's destroying our economy. Why wasn't he helping China? Why wasn't he saying, a decent president would go, oh my God, they need help. Oh my God, they need help. No, not the United States. We didn't help anybody. Oh my gosh, we need to plan. Oh no, we're not doing that either. So everybody prepare for the worst because it's coming. It's there. This is not going to go away. We're not testing people. They'll say, "Oh, we'll have this many things out for testing." No, they won't. They won't. How do we know that? Because they lie to us constantly. That's why we know. And we can look at the world and see what they're doing to get people back together. Not 100,000 people staying at home and then going to work. Trump just made stuff up. Less than 1%. Don't listen to Donald J. Trump. He doesn't know anything. So anyway, this is just... I just had to do another video. I just couldn't believe he did that today. He did that today. Or last night. I don't know when it was. I watched it on the news. So, anyway, everybody be careful, be safe, watch yourself. Plan ahead. Just watch some of the coronavirus people, the suffering that these people are going through. 40,000 people have what is it, 45? I forgot the number, but 45,000 people are now coronavirus free, but that's because they went to the hospitals. Not that we have a cure. It's that they have an immune system and they got some help, which helped boost their immune system. We do not have a cure for this. All right, so anyway, you guys be safe, watch yourself. Please watch yourself. All right, so who am I? I'm Clemons Leon Kunkel. My father was 22 years Marine Corps, and I've been in construction pretty much most of my life. I snow ski, water ski, snowboard. I hunt, trap, fish. And I published a book, Man-Made Climate Change, made super easy to understand, and Donald Trump doesn't even understand that. And that's simple. So my book's on Amazon. I got Keys to Unlocking the Universe, New Theories on the Universe. I got a self-help book, How to Make Yourself Better. I got a kid's book out, Mystical Truths Tales. And, I'm frustrated. I'm a pissed off white man. This guy is driving me bonkers. How stupid he is. I did not know this stupid of a person could become president. This is insane. I always wondered how Putin got in power. Now I know. Stupid people put stupid people in and they cheat. That's the thing. Cheaters love to cheat. Honest people don't cheat. Good, decent people don't want to hurt people. Donald Trump's not decent. He don't care about hurting people. So anyway, be safe. Watch yourself. Plan ahead. Watch the world news. We have a problem. It's in 81 countries now. No, it's 85. I think that number went up. It's 85. So pay attention. It's worse in the United States because we're not doing anything to stop it. What Trump is doing is saying it's no big deal. Go to the rallies. He wants his people to go to the rallies. They're going to go. You got to understand. Trumpers only watch fake Fox News. They're going to get themselves killed because they're listening to a ding-dong. Because they're immature. People, it's insane how stupid people are. So anyway, you guys be careful, be safe. I ain't watched my YouTube video. I got a YouTube video out where I break beer bottle, wine bottle, and concrete block with my bare hands. I'm not a Trumper. I do things. I'm not a balloon baby. I'm not individual one that's a criminal that's running the country into the ground. Donald J. Trump is a criminal. He should be in prison right beside Michael Cohen, but he's not. Donald Trump is a peeping Tom. Donald Trump has 12 sexual lawsuits against him before he became president, and he's still in office, and not a one of them has went to court yet. All we got is a criminal running the country. So get out, vote, because they're going to cheat again. If there's people still left alive. This is going to get worse. You're going to have family members dying on you. Pay attention. Be safe. Take care.